Hey guys, Harvtronics here, and in this video, I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing slash tech haul. Picked up some cool things and I just want to share them with you guys. So let's get right into it and open up this box. Alright. So, we got bubble packing. And what do we got in here? I'm actually going to move this off to the side a bit and bring things in. So the first thing we have is, we'll start with some of the more boring things. A USB 3.0 hub that also has a gigabit Ethernet jack in it. And the reason why I got this will become apparent in a moment, but it goes along with one of the other devices that's in this box. So we won't open this just yet, we'll set that off to the side, and let's move on to the next item. Alright, so we'll pull out both of these at the same time. So, we have two things here. This is a serial converter for, it says serial converter for STC. I don't actually know what that means, but I know that I need this to connect to this. And this is an ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. So this thing was like $5. And let me show it to you. We'll open the anti-static packaging here. And be very careful. Okay, so here it is. And I'll try to get a close-up of this in a second, but this is basically a system on, well, it's not really a system on chip, but it sort of is. It's got Wi-Fi. You can see that these little bars here, that's actually the Wi-Fi antenna, and it's got onboard storage. So basically you can use this for whatever you want. It can act as a Wi-Fi hotspot, or you could just connect to a wireless network. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the Arduino IDE to load code onto this to do a project that's going to be coming up soon, which I think I'm going to call the like the challenge, basically, to see if I can an that via controlled by this for under $20. And this is the first part. This is actually another part of it, but I might not count this because this could be reused across many different projects. But all this is a way to interface with the pins on here. They're stuck into the, well, here, I'll pull it out. They're stuck into the anti-static foam stuff. But I think there's 2 GPIO pins on here, and then the rest are like power and other stuff that I need to read the manual on. Alright, so I'll put that back in the packaging. And put this off to the side. Well, this is kind of, it's just it's an FTDI, well, it's not, actually this one's not FTDI, breakout, and there's the chip in the middle, and then you got your pins, and it comes with some wires. So that's pretty much it for that. So put that off to the side. And now, for the last thing that pairs with our USB 3.0 hub, we have the Intel Compute Stick. And this is the 2016 version. This particular one is the STK1AW32SC. That's the model number. Oh, there's lots of serial numbers and things. This is about $130, I think is what it is. And it's little. It has USB 3.0. It has a Type-C connector. It's supposed to be really pretty cool device in a tiny form factor. So let's go ahead and do an unboxing of this. And this version in particular is the model number. It's the box STK1AW32SC, which is a lot of nonsense, but the W in there means that this one actually comes with Windows on it. And the price difference for the one that doesn't have an operating system pre-installed on the sites that I could find it was actually not even worth it. So I paid like $2 extra and ended up getting Windows 10, you know, versus no operating system. So yeah, why not? Even if I do end up overwriting it, who cares? Alright, so let's open it up. Oh, and it looks like pretty typical Intel packaging. It looks like a processor, actually. Put the box off to the side. That's the only thing in it. And it looks like, here's the stick right here. So first impression is it actually is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but all things considered, it's still pretty small. So there it is right there. We'll take it out of the packaging in just a moment. We'll just see what else is included in this lovely box. Ooh, lots of things actually. Oh, and that looks like a huge wall wart. So this is a, I guess an HDMI extender. So you have a little bit of breathing room if you need it. Well, we'll look at where that fits on in a second. What else do we have here? We have a wall wart. Okay, these are our universal country power adapter things. Looks like we got 4 of them. And the wall wart itself, which has the USB, well actually, I thought it was a USB Type-C connector, but it's actually not. That's really strange. I thought that they were marketing this as having a USB Type-C, but it's not. It's a micro USB port. So, whatever. Safety instructions, whatever this is. Okay. Oh, and the processor that's in this is the Intel Atom X5 Z8300. I don't really know anything about it. I should probably look up the specs, but what's this? Regulatory information. Okay. So a bunch of nonsense, and then a power adapter and an HDMI extender. So let's go ahead and take this out. All right. I mean, it's really pretty light, and I think this has an actual spinning fan in it too, which is even more impressive. No wonder I couldn't find the HDMI, because it's underneath this plastic thing. Okay. All right. So that sort of clips in, but not really. Okay, yeah, so if you don't have the ability to just sort of plug this into a TV and have enough clearance, you can just pop this on there and you'll get an extra, looks like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, this is the compute stick here, and there's the USB 3.0 right there, which is what I need. There's no Ethernet on this, although it does do Wi-Fi 802.11ac. But I want the full gigabit connectivity, so that's why I got this guy. Let's go ahead and open this now too. Okay, so this should be pretty basic. Oh wow, I like the presentation in this better than I did the presentation of the compute stick inside of its box. But, you know, I guess, what can you do? Alright, so let's get this out of its packaging here. Nice, it's like a rubberized texture, so I don't get grimy fingerprints all over it, and the top has a nice peel back for when I want to. What else is in here? Okay, cable, and then happy? They just want us to make them known, and obviously I'm making a video about it, so they are. Supposedly this works with Linux also, which is what's eventually going to end up on this compute stick, and I have way too many boxes in front of me. So we'll just take this out and we'll just do a pseudo connection of it. So this is like one of those, it breaks out your normal USB connection and then the additional pins, which I think give you like power and stuff like that you need for USB 3.0. So let's go ahead and just plug this in for fit. Alright, good stability. Got a little bit of play, but not really very much. And then we'll go ahead and just plug this in here. Actually, this is much more loose. Why is this built so much better? Anyway, so that's how it's going to look, and then I'm actually going to have, this is going to eventually be my replacement for my home server, which right now runs on a VM on my gaming machine. But this is going to replace it, and I'm going to have a 4 terabyte RAID array, software RAID actually, as my backup server, redundant, not striped. So yeah, that project will be coming pretty soon as well. If you liked this unboxing, this style of video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time.